Hello everybody, welcome back. It's your boy Zoe Bad Blood Collectibles, and yes, we do have Mafex Thor, the Mighty Thor comic version. This Thor is freaking awesome, but there's a lot of gripes, a lot of complaints about this figure. Also, you guys, we got great photos as well, and that is at the end of the video. So if you want to see the photos first, go ahead and fast forward to the end and then come back and watch the review and help support this channel. Let's reach 1,000 subscribers by simply liking this video, and if you're new to this channel, subscribe, help this channel grow. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers, so please, you guys, hit that like button, also subscribe to the channel, and then hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think about the photos and the review. So let's go ahead and dive into the review of Thor from Mafex. Hello everybody, welcome back. It's your boy Zoe Bad Blood Collectibles, and today is going to be a great review because not only do we have a great review coming, we also have some dope photos of Thor versus Superman and Thor himself with the Avengers as well. So it's going to be a awesome review. But before we go any further, you guys, please give this video a like, also subscribe to the channel, help this channel grow. Let's reach 1,000 subscribers, you guys. We're almost there at that goal, so please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, also hit that notification bell so that way you can stay updated when I do drop my reviews. You'll be the first to see them. So with that being said, let's go ahead and go over Mafex number 182, the Mighty Thor figure. This is a comic version of the Thor figure, you guys, of Thor, and he does look point on, spot on like the comic book version of the comic book, you guys. And with that being said, I was looking for a original Thor figure and never had one before. I did have the robot one, which is right here, which I will talk about in a little bit as well. But the body style on this thing is freaking awesome. I just hate the cape, and I hate the head sculpt that went on there with the red eyes. But I don't know, man. Maybe I might go back and use that Thor because I really love this body mold and the way this thing is structured. This is a really awesome body mold right here for Thor. But anyways, this one right here is awesome. I was able to add him in with the Avengers, with Captain America, with Iron Man, and now I have the original three, and I have the Incredible Hulk. So he looks good. Don't get me wrong, you guys. He looks freaking awesome. And let's look at a closer look at him right here. We do got his face right there. The paint detail on here is really clean, really nice, and you can see right here on his wings, they're very clean as well. On the other side of the helmet, there's the wings. We got the hair right here. And then the paint also is really nice. I do love the paint on this figure. I'm not going to lie. It's really, really nice for a comic book accurate Thor right there. And there it is right there. Then we also got the Thor belt right here. It's like a rubber Thor right here. I love these things right here. And I will talk about this piece in a minute, you guys. And then here at the bottom, we do get the booth. A lot of people were complaining about the booth, saying, oh, the design is kind of wobbly, this and that, this and that. This is comic book accurate, actually. So I don't really mind that at all as far as the little lines. That's better than what we get on that new Thor figure, the older Thor, where it's just solid plastic gold. So this right here is fine to me, and I love the shoes as well. So it just looks dope right here, and it's the head sculpt really looks nice. Now, one thing I didn't like about this figure is for the fact that I wish they would have gave us more than just 2 head sculpts. So here's the second one right here. We might as well go over it since we're talking about the head anyways. And this one I love a lot. So yeah, if you only had 2, these are the 2 that I would go with. But I just wish they had more options to go with as far as the head sculpt. And like, my figure got kind of dirty because I was fooling around with it, taking photos with it. But there's the head sculpt right there, looking pretty nice. Real well done overall. So with that being said, let's go ahead and go over the rest of the accessories might as well. Number 1, we do have the hammer right here. This is Thor's hammer, which looks really nice as well. Only thing is this hammer is way too small. This is a gripe and a complaint that I'm going to talk about. because this is one of my issues that I have about this figure. And then I will also talk about, let's talk about the height first. So with the height, the figure is very short for a Thor figure. It would have been okay, and I'm still okay with this, just for the fact that he is short. And here is Hela from Mez Code 112. This one right here is his sister from Mez Code. And then, boom, look how tall she stands next to Thor. She's taller than Thor. And yes, I know she's a tall figure. Yes, I know she has heels. And yes, she is a god as well. But, come on, man. They should have made, they missed the mark on this one. Mafex really missed the mark on this one. I mean, considering for the fact that you see how, the Steel figure came out right here, which is one of their latest release as well. Here he is right here. And by the way, this is a dope figure. Go check out my review on this one right here. I thought it was pretty dope. Check it out. Let me know what you guys think about this one. But this one is a freaking awesome figure from Mafex. But here he is standing next to Thor. And look at the height comparisons. This dude towers over Thor. So I wish they could have made Thor the same height as Mr. Steel. I think that would have been dope right there, but we didn't get that. So that's one thing that I have a gripe and complaint about. And then number 2, we do have the hammer. Now the hammer is already small. I would have preferred something like this, like they gave us in Marvel Legends. This is the best hammer I've seen, even from Marvel Select. This one right here is the best hammer ever. And I just wish that they could have had the writing in there, even though this is a lot smaller. I don't know if they had it in the comic books or not. That's probably why they didn't do it. But that still would have been dope to have this thing a little bit bigger. So with that being said, we do get this hammer. And we also get the handle that goes with it. And then we get these bunch of, these 2 hands right here, where you can have them, throwing. No, these are for flying. These are for flying right here. So you get these for flying right here as he's flying up in the air. And then you just take the hammer and then you put it on this one or that one, whatever. And then these right here you can use for hitting. Like when he's throwing at someone, you can use these 2 right here. You can see that he's gripping it different. And the grip is actually in front of him and not like actually in front like it's leading him. It's more of he's holding the hammer. And we get both of those left and right there. Now we do get another hammer right here. This one's way smaller than the other one that we have right here. We got a big one, we got the small one, but this small one actually clips on to the rubber piece. And this is my first time doing it. I'm going to try to do it on here. And boom, there it is right there. The hammer does come off as well. So if you want to use that, you can use that too. So I thought that was pretty dope that they added that on here. In the comic book, he does carry the hammer on his waist. So with that being said, you guys, let's move forward with the hammers. We also get this big thing right here. I love this bad boy right here. We get this with a lot of the Thor figures, especially with Marvel Select. We got this. And then we also got it with I got it with the Marvel Legends Robot Thor. And then we get this little piece right here because this thing is heavy. And with Mafex figures, their figures are very light. So this thing's going to hang down. So they actually gave you a piece to incorporate that. So that way it can help Thor hold the hammer, which sucks a lot because you shouldn't have to use that stand to hold the hammer. So that's kind of sucked right there. But it's still a great figure. Now when it comes to the hands, Mafex always do a great job with the hands. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs of exchangeable hands. First ones we do have is the closed fist, as you can see right there. And then we also have these things right here, his open hands, which I use a lot right there. And then also, you guys, we have the holding hand, and this is to hold the hammer in either hand. And let's talk about this part right here. Might as well. There's a lot of gripes and complaints, you guys. So this thing right here cannot fit in his right hand, the main hand where he swings with. His right hand cannot fit the hammer in at all. So what I had to do was use the SH Figure Arts Thor figure from the last movie and use that hammer because the one that they made for him for his right hand it doesn't go in there at all. So that really do suck. And then even in my left hand, it barely goes on and the hammer falls off every time. So I don't know if I was going to sand it down to make to get it to hold in there, or just I like F it. Let me just go ahead and let him use the SH Figure Arts hammer. So that's another huge gripe and complaint I have about this figure, is for the fact that you cannot hold that hammer for nothing. Next on the list, you guys, we do get these hands like this, like gripping hands. I like this. I thought that was dope. And then we get these flying hands. These are dope right here, but I didn't use them in the photos. And then we also get these right here. Another open hand. These are more like, kind of like if he's throwing his hammer. So I thought that was pretty dope too, to incorporate that. I mean, to add that with Thor right there. So with that being said, that is going over all the accessories. So the accessories, I am going to give the accessories a 8 out of 10, even though with the accessories like the hands, you can't hold them. You could probably sand those down and then boom, you have you a great figure. So I'm just going to be gentle, be nice, give this figure an 8 for that. Now for the height, before we go over articulation, let's go ahead and get the height out the way. After we already seen him standing next to Steel, might as well bring in Magneto. This is also another Mafex figure, a great figure right here, one of their best X-Men figure of all time to me. This is my favorite Magneto, kills the Marvel Legend Magneto. And here he is standing next to Thor right here. And you can see that this dude is even taller than Thor, are almost the same height as Thor. And this figure is way better than the Thor figure. I'm telling you right now, this figure is freaking awesome. So there he is right there. And then I got my new Mafex Spider-Man. This is the Scarlet Spider. I didn't think I was going to ever get this figure right here, because I just knew it was going to sell out. But I was able to get one right when it came out. My buddy Gerardo from Xavier's Custom, he owns the store. He hit me up. When I went in there, he like, Zo, I just got some new pickups. I'm like, what? And he showed me Thor and the Scarlet Spider. So I grabbed both of them immediately. And here he is right here with the soft good sweater on. And this thing is freaking dope right here. So review is coming next for this dude. I'm going to do a review on him next. So stay tuned to the channel, hit that notification bell so you can stay updated when I do post this. And it's good because I just got my Carnage and Venom figure, and this will be dope to have him going against Carnage and Venom. So stay tuned to the channel for that. But here he is standing next to Thor, and he's taller than Thor. I don't know how tall the Scarlet Spider is. He is a clone of Peter Parker, but this just show you right here that Thor is just way too short. So with that, let's move him out the way. Let's look at that soft good cape. Oh, I can't wait to do a review on him. And then next on the list, you guys, we do have his sister Hela, which we already seen before, but I just want to show it again to you guys. Boom. And there she is right there, standing next to him. And then let's do Man of Steel. Alright, so here he is right here, standing next to the Man of Steel himself. And this right here is the best Mezco Superman ever. This is one of Mezco's top figure of the year for me, for my Mezco figures that I've been picking up lately. And I do have to say, when I was posing both of these figures, I'm just say it off the bat, the Man of Steel kills the Thor figure. The Mezco Superman kills Mafex Thor figure by far. I mean, with the accessories, with everything, the way he moves, this is one of the best Mezco figures, hands down, for this year. And probably of all time. This is my second favorite figure out of all my Mezco figures that I have. And I'm just so glad I got this bad boy, because this bad boy is, first of all, Superman is my favorite superhero. I like him better than I do Batman. And not only that, you guys, this dude's just freaking dope. They actually did a really great job with him. And having him stand next to Thor is just freaking awesome. Having two gods before us, you guys. But as you can see, the Man of Steel is taller than Thor as well. So we need to, Mafex need to, well, there's nothing they can do about it, but come out with another Thor figure. And maybe have that one taller than this one that we got right here. Next on the list, we do have Captain America right here. And the reason why I'm doing size comparison, because this dude is he's a Avenger. So just if you want to add him in with your Avengers, because this is the original OG color. There he is right there, standing next to him. This is a Marvel Select Hulk right here. The big green guy that I recently got. I was looking for him. So that way that, dang it. Let me see if I can push him all the way back. So that way you can see him. Nope, still can't see him. So there, well. But I use him as my main Hulk figure. And then also we do have the other 20th anniversary or 80th anniversary, whatever it is. Iron Man right here. Both of these are anniversary. I think the 20th anniversary or 80th anniversary figures right here. I forgot which one. But there they are right there standing next to Thor. And both of them are taller than Thor. So that is a big no-no right there. So what I do is just put this dude up in the air. So that way he won't, you won't see the height difference in these three figures. But there it is right there, standing next to the two main Avengers right there. And then we also get a Marvel Select Thanos, or Thanos. Everyone call him Thanos. I just call him Thanos. And I know I ain't right about it, but I don't know who's right about it. But there he is standing next to the Marvel Select Thanos right there. Boom. Which, this was my favorite Thanos figure. It was my favorite Thanos figure until I got this one right here, which is the Mezco 112 Thanos. This is the best Thanos ever, and I'm going to do a review on him as well, so stay tuned to the channel. But there he is standing, and this dude's so tall that I can't even have him in the video. But anyways, that's how much he stands next to Thor. And then last but not least, we do have the regular Thor right here. This one's the robot Thor, and I do have his other head on there. From the Herald of Galactus, because I do have my Galactus figure, and this thing towers, Marvel Legends towers over Mafex Thor, you guys. That's the way Thor should be. So I don't know, I'm still kind of debating, should I add this original Thor into my Avengers shelf, or should I just stick with this one right here? Hit me up in the comment section below, let me know what you guys think, because by far, this one looks beautiful as far as the head sculpt. But overall, I still love this one way better than I do the one from Mafex, with articulation and everything. So that's saying something right there. So with that being said, that is it for the height comparison. And for that, you guys, with the height, I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10. Because it's just downright horrible that they just did that, made this dude that short. So that is the no-no. So next on the list, let's go ahead and go over the articulation, you guys. We do have his head goes up like this, which is really good. And then we also got it where he could go down as well. So that's good right there. And then you could get him to turn about this much right here. And then we also can get him turned to the left this much right here. So that really sucks for me, because I was hoping with Mafex, since it's not Marvel Legend and they more expensive, that we get better articulation in the head. And nope, we did not get that, you guys. They fell short of that. They did give us the soft good cape, and this soft good cape is really cool. They don't never fail when it comes to their soft good. So I do give them that. And I thought that was pretty dope right there. Cape is perfect. Nothing wrong with the cape. I give this a 10 out of 10. But anyways, you guys, finish going to articulation. Boom, here he is right here. He could do a full T-pose. I have no complaints with the arms whatsoever. We have swivel here. We have double jointed elbows, which is really nice. And then we also have the hinge that he comes on as well. And then also here we do have the torso swivel right here, which works really good as well. And then also we have a waist swivel as well. Now with this waist swivel, I don't like for the fact that I can't keep this thing straight for nothing. Like every time I'm moving them or something, it goes back to being crooked, and I hate that, especially taking photos. I like my figures to be crisp, looking good at all times, especially when I'm taking photos. But as far as the swivel and everything, it does work really good. Next on the list, let's go ahead and do the legs. As far as the legs, you can kick out that bunch right here, forward and backwards. He also has double jointed knees, so you can kind of get them like that, which is really, really cool. And then he also has the toe pivot that Mafex always do. And then here, this is something different that I noticed about the Mafex figure right here, you guys. They did give us the stain right here, and then on the outside, which is dope, because so that way it could kind of hide the ball joint right there, you guys. So I thought that was pretty dope. So overall for articulation, of course, he's gonna get a 8 out of 10. I just hate for the fact that you could barely move the head. Also, one day, if you do have a Thor figure, or you're about to get your Thor figure and you're gonna open it, just be advised, you guys, like pulling the head off of this thing, it kind of sucks. And swapping the head out, the head joint, the neck joint is really small, so pushing it on there, just be careful because you can easily break it. And then the wings, just be careful with that, because mine fell off, and luckily I do have crazy glue just for that reason, and I just glued it back on there. But just be careful with that, you guys. That's the only I did have a problem with both heads. I broke off both wings when I was taking photos, and it kind of sucked. All I did was glue it back in, continue doing what I was doing, and didn't fall off no more. So that is it for the review, you guys. Like I said, he gets a 10 for articulation. So my overall, what should I rate this figure? Let's see. I'm gonna give this dude a, I'm gonna give him a 7 out of 10. A 7 out of 10. I think that's good, because as far as the comment, as far as looking comment accurate, he does, but articulation is great, but the height sucks, the hammer sucks, and his hands, those suck as well, as far as holding the hands. So with that being said, I'm just gonna give him a 7 out of 10, you guys. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Should he get a higher rating, or should he just stay at 7, or should he get a lower rating? Let me know in the comment section below. So with that being said, you guys, now we got some dope photos that we're gonna go over. We're gonna have Superman, the Man of Steel, going against Thor. Thor, Loki went into another universe, which is the DC universe, and he's trying to steal the crystals from Superman and give them to Thanos. But he gets caught by Superman, and everything goes down the hill after that, because Superman catches this dude, and Superman goes hand-me-down on this dude, and it's kind of violent. And then we got Thor going against Superman when he found out what Superman did to Loki. So that's the story that I'm rolling with, you guys. Like and subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the photos and the story with the photos as well. And hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys think about that. So with that being said, you guys, I'll see you all later. Thanks for liking and subscribing to the channel. Help this channel grow. Let's reach 1,000 subscribers, you guys. Also, share this video with your friends. Share it with other people, so that way we can get my channel out there. So that way we can reach more people. Talk about figures, talk about movies, talk about all kind of stuff, you guys. So with that being said, I'll see you all in the next video. Like and subscribe. Enjoy the photos.